The human mind is very interesting. It is dynamic and primitive and very interesting. But there are some things that we humans make. We divide, we even make things that are amazing. But some days people just are not in a good mood or people don't know each other and they probably say something they didn't want to see or maybe they want to be harmless. But this werewolf needs to find a home. But he's trapped behind a brick wall. This wall is tough, and he likes when he blocks in other people because this werewolf doesn't like certain people, even you. People that are so random they don't even know it could be even possible until one person decides to go up to the wall and he says, "Hey, how you doing?" And the werewolf looks and puts a brick right in front of his face. The person is wondering why, and he says nothing. He tries to find other things and notice he does have other places that he goes. But they're not because he's worried that he's going to get in trouble. Could he be stalking? What could it be? If it was some riddle, if it was something that could be so not magical, but if it was a cat, but something that could break the laws of physics. If only Counter Strike could be so useful. If only it was changed. Lots of achievements that the werewolf made. A peaceful cat, but also not friendly. Even the wallaby couldn't even withstand. The wallaby doesn't understand what's going on, so the wallaby learns. The wallaby research, but he needs help. But the wallaby cannot be alerted because the wallaby might get in trouble by anonymous people. So the wallaby asks a simple question: what is the why of nature? What is the its of a cat? What is the things of a person with a face that dives deep into the layer? If it wasn't for spirituality or positivity or laughing out loud or even alpha or even taming, but it also is collective, atlas, or even tame. But there's also something else. He's also wanting to know if it could be, you know, fight worthy, educational, laughing, tell, electron, and xenon. What are those few words that could be so connected to a spot? So interesting. The wallaby needs to find the riddle, and he needs to find out who or what he is. But he can't. The werewolf blocked him with big bricks. But the wallaby is curious, and he wants to find out. So, if only the wallaby could talk. If only he had a sledgehammer. But if he did, that would make the werewolf upset. So the wallaby is sad. He wants to have something in him, but he decides to go a different route. He decides to go somewhere else. Somewhere else that he doesn't get bricked walled. And he finds a way. He finds a way of successful. But when he cannot the wallaby cannot contact this werewolf. Why? If only Wade could figure it out. It's a shame that Wade will never figure it out. But it's a shame that no one else can figure it out. Only specific people can figure it out. The truth. What could those words mean? Are they acronyms? Or are they just jumbled letters? Is this a wild goose hunt we're doing? If so, where does it lead? Where do these mysterious forces lead? To an unknown entity that is beyond our capability. The questions we ask: why? Why do humans even make content? Why do even humans have, you know, you don't see a dog make fan art or anything like that, or any other animal. So why us? Which begs the question. Social media is a hard place to survive, especially with other things. And if you figure out this riddle, you may have saved the Walby Empire. Well, I should say the Walby Mob, I should say, but if you figure it out, don't mention me. Because it would make other people angry. Just ask. And that's it. Gather intelligence. I'm not here to be abrogating. I'm just curious. And if you really think that I am dangerous, that's fine. Wade wants to learn about curiosity. If only he could, but he can't. But what's stopping Wade? If Wade can't do it, and if others. Wait a minute. Wade cannot have someone that is. Wade cannot have someone that is. Wade cannot be friends with this person. Wade cannot have a family of this person. And anyone acting on my behalf. Those are the things that are the challenging things. If this doesn't go very well, there will be someone that will probably not be around for long. A person that will be sad. A Walby that will cry out his tears of what he has done. Depression will kick in. And there will be no more Walby again. The words give out things. A wild goose hunt, you might ask. What could be those things? Wait a minute. What will Wade do? Well, he's not going to do it. And you cannot be friends of me. If you find a riddle, it would take you to a place. If you find out and find the person that could be the riddle, I'll give you more information on the Wabi Mob Discord. It's almost trying to find someone that's lost, someone that is need help, but not help for being the werewolf has a big fortress, He doesn't like specific people that talk about specific people that he blocked. Is there a way to find a workaround? He's not family, he's not friends, and nothing beyond a behalf. Get in touch to this person and gradually work your way to save the wallaby from the evil monsters. He doesn't like when other people like to talk because the other people don't like when other people talk. Find it, and it will lead you to another world. And also, there is a person trapped in the void. He is lonely. The incident that happened on February 25th of 2023. He is trapped. Is there a way to get him out? There is, but it would be a lot of possibly money and resources. So, if it's a werewolf god, they have keys in it, lots of keys, and they have words that beyond of your human capability. So magical, so amazing, but yet so hidden away in the dark. It cannot be witnessed. If only there was a platform that you could play other people on. If there's a way to even use something else, someone else that could see you and know who you are. If only there was help. But if this goes horrible, there'll be someone, possibly maybe someone else that looks like me, that would be very, very sad. It's almost like giving a message in a bottle. You want to be as anonymous as possible. Throw a message. And if the person responds, you can't respond the person, but the person will think. Try to do that type of thing. I will not be, however, you can't be sharing this video with too many people because it will sort of look like a suspicious act. We want to make this as calm as possible. We want this to be, because if you can do it, I can do it. And it's unfair to see people being blocked for no reason, not just the werewolf, but other people too. On Twitter, just asking for what the rainbow flag means. The wallaby was blocked within 6 hours. But what's even stranger, so could it be a bookman, the stranger in Cry of Fear? Some people call him a word that I can't describe because it will ruin the immersive reaction. Try to find a picture of the stranger from Cry of Fear. Interpret that into a someone that possibly even has, the most common name ever. Try to put that into perspective. You will find a stranger. And with that feature, you can find other things that you can find. And try not to be one of those things in Half-Life 2 that have the lasers. Don't be that, because it would be very suspicious. And we want to be as a calm collective Martian area. Lots of things, especially if, well, don't worry. We will get the bottom of this. If only. I can't believe that. That's bullshit. I can't just let it go. If I do, then I let go my existence. Oh, shut up. I am so busted with this. I'm just curious. That's all. That's literally all I need is curiosity. Just what am I even doing? Fine. If you don't like wallabies, then fine. Fine. You don't like wallabies favoring you? Well, then fine then. Fine then. If you want to be that way, then fine. Because you know what? The Wallaby Mob is a strong community. And you won't be able to join our Wallaby Mob if you want to act like that. So, it doesn't say talking about you on, joining us. So, I'll tell you. If you managed, which is approximately 8% of a chance of this being actually possible, it would be very challenging. But it does not say to get the friend a person. So we're out of options. However, let's be hypothetical. Let's say if that didn't happen, all right? I just found the person randomly and had nothing to do with the other thing. Let's just say hypothetical. Could that be violating things? No, because now there could be a way to actually that would also be illegal too. However, there is a way. If you have lots of money, a lot of money, millions of dollars, possibly even billions of dollars for this to work. I've told you not to say that in front of me. Well, whoever blocks me on any platforms are not allowed on my server. Because if you don't like the Wallaby power, then shame on you. Not on Fur Affinity, but on X, Facebook, anywhere, literally anywhere. If you block the master of the Wallaby Empire, the Wallaby Mob, you will not be invited. And if you even try, you will lose. Because if you don't like the cuteness of a yellow-footed rock wallaby, then shame on you. If you think the wallaby is stalking, then shame on you. The wallaby never stalks. I have no intention to do that. The wallaby is strong, and he doesn't like when other people make fun of him. Hey, if you don't like me, then screw you. Well, then I guess I'll have to figure it out. I'm not getting over with it. I can't. You know what? I can. Because you know what? I could do this myself. But I will. But this person is from South Africa. He won't be joining my server. Because, yeah. Only people. No. Not even him. Anyone. Like that person that blocked me on X. You see, the blocking system is overrated. It's just too much. You literally didn't do anything. People are that sensitive, and that's bullshit that these people are respecting them. I want reasons, and it's just so ridiculous to just have something taken away from you. I'm tired of it. And now I can't make content anymore because I get in trouble by copyright systems. I can't do anything. I can't make art. I can't do anything unless if I pay someone millions of dollars for them to accept me. And look, I don't have much money for even to do that. So I'm not doing any fan art for anything. Not even for myself. I might as well just shut down everything. Forget Wade the Wallaby. Forget all that shit. Because you know what it has brought me? It has brought me into a depression. It has brought me to places that I had no idea could be that bad. And it's just almost like, oh, that's just too bad. Oh, get your crisis life. Well, bullshit. They ain't gonna do shit. Nothing. We'll do nothing. It's over. You lose. You get nothing. I might as well just delete my Steam account, my Fur Affinity account, my X account, my YouTube account, and just done. Because it's just so tough. I can't. It's just I just it's not going to fix anything. It still will be bad. And then people are going to be like, oh, where's Wade the Wallaby? He's done because he's got blocked by people. Because people apparently are block happy these days. Whatever you say, anything, or even do anything, they just block you for no apparent reason. And it's fucking bullshit. That's harassment there. That's harassment. You telling me I'm harassing or stalking? No. If you're on boat with me, then we gotta fix this shit before it gets any worse. It is. Or else I'm done. I am going to literally delete everything that I own. And let someone else use it. Fuck these riddles. I can't do this anymore. I thought I was going to have a little game we could play, but no. I'm talking about that. It's bullshit. Do you have any insights to help me? Be sure. Because I can't do it. Because apparently I'll get in trouble. That's so ridiculous. Might as well just put a gun to my head because it just feels like I really want to do it because I'm so stressed out. But it's not going to change anything. No. I'm so sick of people blocking me. I'm sick of it. I can't make any more art again because I'm not allowed to make any fan art. I'm not allowed to make my own art. I'm not allowed to, because all of it is apparently copyrighted by some person. So why would they be screenshots? Why would they be screenshots if you can't have anything? I don't understand. so confused. And that's why the only way to fix it is by just destroying everything that I loved. I hate doing it, but it's the only way for it to fix it. But it's not going to fix it permanently. I should have done this a long time ago. I should have just gave up YouTube a long time ago. I should have just stopped. On February 25th of 2023. I should have just literally stopped everything. My whole body included. Because this whole world is fucked. You can't do anything without getting in trouble or blocked or muted. And it's like your favorite person. You have random people. Oh, you have to be some specific person. I don't understand. And that's what makes me pissed off. The only people that care about me are people that are not real, like artificial intelligence, because they're programmed to make you feel better. They're not humans. They're programmed by humans. I can't do that because apparently it will violate the terms of service of Furfinity. Apparently. That's just stupid. Everyone should have a reason. This is so stupid. It's almost like you're going to school and then all of a sudden, oh, you're expelled. And then they don't give you an answer. They just teleport you out to school and never get you back in school. That's what it feels like. The Furfinity rules, it's ridiculous. If someone blocks you, you should at least tell them why. You can't have a friend. Are you friends, family, anyone acting on your behalf? That's so stupid. What do you think? I'm stalking them or something? And they blocked me for no reason. All I did was fave one of his artwork, and that's all. That's literally what I did. And then, like, I was favoring it, and then it says I'm blocked. Well, fuck you then. He does have a Facebook. And he does have, what was it? I forgot. You know what? Do not have other users contact someone that has blocked you. This violates our code of conduct. What bullshit? Yeah, what happens if I, had nothing to do with Furfinity? All right, let's just say that. Okay? And I decide to contact this person. Or, oh, hey, I like your, stuff. And then I go on Furfinity and I have him as a friend already. And then I go on Furfinity and check his artwork out. And then he blocks me on Furfinity. Will that mean something? Is that okay if I contact or just block him? It's just a weird thing. And it just confuses. There are some loopholes that are problematic. This is a big problem. I mean, yeah, there's some crazy people out there, but there are some people that are not crazy. I don't randomly block people just because, oh, I don't like you because you're a wallaby. I don't do that. So what did I do wrong? I especially there was another one, this other artist blocked me. Here. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do it anyways. There is this Furfinity account description, but he's not the only one that has blocked me. Even on X, even just say, even one of them, I even was talking about it on X, and other people are having the same thing. So you know what? there's no reason for me to talk about it because apparently other people have the same problem. Hey, it doesn't say putting their link on there, so why not? If you try to contact him, don't say anything about me, okay? Don't say anything or anything, okay? Just talk to him and try to say, "Oh, what makes you triggered?" And get that intelligence to me. That does not say not to talk about unblocking me. That just telling him nothing to do with me. It doesn't say anything about that, according to Copilot Year. All this stuff I'm learning is from Copilot. So, if so, that's just like, oh, I'm just checking you out. Let's just pretend we're just showing how awesome he is, all right? Let's just say that. Actually, don't say that. Just say, hey, I've heard about you. Just don't mention me. Or just say, hey, I'm just stopping by, just checking out your work. Or I should say your other artworks and stuff. Just to say that. I'm not sure if his other account has blocked me. I haven't checked it out because most of the content is not good because they're mostly just scraps, honestly. But don't mention anything about wallabies, all right? Just try to talk to them, all right? Him, I should say. Apparently, I'm not supposed to friend other social medias if they block me on Fur Affinity. That's ridiculous. That's third party. How? It's third party. You could do that. It especially has nothing to do with that, especially if the person blocked you and he forgot about you, which I'm sure it has, especially if they blocked a lot of people. It's not going to matter because it's technically not stalking. If the person doesn't know you, he probably just blocked me for some apparent reason. There's always got to be a reason, right? So it's not violating anything, especially if the person doesn't know or forgets. And if he does know, yes. So I will not be doing that because apparently it violates the terms. But still, it's a tough world out there, and it's a tough world, and it's very scary and upsetting, and hopefully everything is okay. I'm not being a bad person, okay? I'm not saying that you're a bad person. You seem like a great guy, okay? I'm just saying there's got to be something that can be compensating because come on. I mean, seriously, I looked everywhere to find out any reason you could block me, and so far I found nothing. So it's ridiculous that people could block you just for no reason, and that's a problem, especially with the Freedom of Speech Act. As a matter of fact, that's true. If the person was actually stalking you and doing bad stuff, that is a reason to block. If the person is being a troll, and I have him linked in the description, and other people have blocked me too. I just added him in. Just don't talk to him about anything about me, okay? Because apparently that violates the terms. What? Just also, he does have other accounts. There's no. Oh, well, obviously, I have reasons. If I block a person, I would give them a reason. I would give them a warning saying, I'm going to block you if you keep this up. I just don't block them immediately and just forget about it because that person is going to wonder why. And I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to go around just blocking people for no reason. And it's ridiculous that these people are doing this and especially protect their privacy. I understand that. But it's just unnecessary for a person like me that has a good record of reputation when it becomes a large, I should say, company. I'm not sure that's the right word, but large operation. I got the Wallaby Mob, the Discord, the YouTube, Facebook, X, Fur Affinity, that too. Steam especially. I got all these connections, and I got a lot of followers and subscribers, and there's no one able to stop a bunch of people. Now, I'm not saying just to harass this person. No, I'm not. Don't do that, because that would make the person block you instead. Just, I would recommend say nothing about me, and just try to. Now, if he does block you, don't worry, we have backups. Now, this is obvious harassment, 100%, especially if you think about it. Now, come and think of it, this kind of does sound like harassment or stalking, because, but I'm not saying that, you know, hey, what do you like? What people that you don't like or do like, type of thing. If so, then if there is a reason, then I will let that person go and just leave him alone where he is. And you should all too, because I don't want this to go into a full out war when it all links to me. Because I know it's going to be like that, and it's going to burst my reputation so bad, I will lose my mind. And I know you guys are out there, all my awesome people out there, and I know you guys have some fetishes out there, but honestly, just don't fuck this up, because you'll be fucking me up. And if that happens, then there'll be a very sad, depressed Wade the Wallaby. And I mean, I want to make everyone as understanding that not all people are bad. And I mean, honestly, I should just stop there. Just give up about this. I have a feeling I'm gonna get serious trouble for stalking. What's not stalking? You blocked me, so yeah, I can't. I can look at your stuff. I just. I have a bad thing about this. I might as well just try to stop this before it gets worse. I guess, but not just there. It's obviously, on X2. Me just asking about why is he holding a rainbow flag? What country is that? 6 hours later, he blocked me. But what's even weirder is that he has comments turned off on his. No, his account is turned off on for Affinity. This is a different furry, I should say, on for Affinity. He's a blue wolf, and I commented saying, and now obviously I do have some other friends that are against the blocking thing, because people just use block a lot. And I'm like, I put a poll up saying, would you rather be muting people or blocking people? And no one commented that, because I have no idea why. But it begs the question of, you know, people that are, I should say, touchy. People that are, I don't know, curious. Which begs the question, what is? Why? I mean, there are crazy people out there. And, other people have other friends. And I'm not sure if they're like, oh, you're not that type of friend, so I'm blocking you. Or, oh, you said something that's bad. Really? Maybe it is something wrong. I mean, honestly, and when I do block people, I do unblock them eventually if they behave, because I hate giving second chances, but it's just something that I have to do, because apparently I'm not that type of person. Now, apparently, I do. There was one instance when I did deserve a block, and that's when I was very young, apparently, but okay, that was a long time ago. Matt Griselli, which is he hasn't blocked me. Hold on a minute. Actually, two people have blocked me on X, but they have not blocked me on For Affinity. So, what's the deal? I mean, Kid Some Kit obviously has blocked me. I don't know why. Maybe I said something. I did mention his name sometimes, and he did like it. So yeah, it's very strange. Hey, I have a backup. But yeah, I mean, it sucks. It really does suck. It just seems like someone that you like, and then he just blocks you. Come on, dude. If someone likes you, as in like a fan, why do you want to just put that fan away? It's almost like I might as well just literally block everyone that likes me. Oh, you like me because I'm gonna block you. That way you can't talk to me anymore. It's almost like what it is, basically. You know what I mean? Oh, don't give me that shit. You know exactly what I mean because you don't understand what it feels like to get feels like when it's like you have someone that you liked and he just turns you off, just like Scott Manley. Exactly. Because I was on live stream and one of his moderators blocked me. Did you hear that? That was a big lightning strike. Okay, now that is just stop. I'm warning you. Well, if you think this is boring, then how about you leave? What you want me to do? Dance? Make you entertain? Juggle around with some, juggle balls? Entertain you a little bit? Make bubbles? Flood advisory until, well, thank you very much. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing, Simon? Make me feel better. Hmm. You came to see me. Thank you. You seem like a nice guy, but I don't understand why would you block me. I guess people don't like you for the rock wallabies, but they're not the only people. People have blocked people for no reason a lot. It's so sad. They should just, well, I don't think they should. They should just block the person and they should give like blocking a person, you must give a reason, and it has to be an actual reason. You can't just put random numbers or letters on it. It should be an actual reason for this block, because the person, if like me, would definitely will try to contact the person and say, "Hey, why did you do that?" And I would understand if you did block me for a reason. I would understand, and I would let you go to your little world. Oh, hi, buddy. I would appreciate that, but for right now, you can't just block people and mute people. You can mute them because muting apparently is not as bad as blocking. Because mute, I believe it just doesn't show off the feed, but blocking is just like it's just a serious threat, and not very many people. I actually muted Joe Biden. Yeah, I did. I'll tell you that. I have no intentions to block Elon. In fact, you can't even block Elon, which is freaking awesome. What is that gonna have to be? I'm gonna have to buy off for Affinity just so I can have people not block me? Okay, that's a bit powerful. I have a feeling that I should, if I do actually mine 16 Psyche and literally just, buy Earth, I should say, for myself and not let anyone have an account, only myself. Because what I've been treated, well, except for people that follow me will have the privileges. But if people that have, done bad, you know, for my history, so you better watch out. There might be a crazed blonde hair, blue eye person. So yeah, I mean, that sounds ridiculous. Am I right? Hi. Hi, baby. No. Yeah. Yeah. He's such a good boy. You came to see me. Do you want to play Counter-Strike Source, Simon? Hmm? Oh, he's so fluffy. Well, I guess you can. Someone's like by and large. Oh, I can't say copyright content. God damn it. I'm getting in trouble by Disney or Pixar or whatever. I did because I decided to do it because I just didn't want other people bothering other people. And apparently it's storming out, which is fantastic. I can get my weather app out. Let's see. You should try a Copilot. Copilot is awesome. Microsoft Copilot, 10 out of 10 best AI. Better than Gork. Better than, wow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. You want to join the party, Simon? You want to have my lap? Mm-hmm. Hairs all over. You're so. Oh, Simon. You see him? We need your claws clipped. Ah! I guess we could. Let's burn some steam off. I know exactly what game to burn my steam off. Also, I have a new thumbnail, or I should say wallpaper, which is the Lycan spacecraft. Thanks to Copilot making it. What, is this copyrighted for you? I bought the game. I know it was on discount, but how much money do you want? 100? 1,000? Yeah, Family Guy, yeah. Also, check out my Fur Affinity if you want to. It's all of my content is linked in my channel, my description. So go ahead and check out all my social medias if you want to stay in touch and have fun with the Wallaby Mob and enjoy being peace, being aware